As I already told you about natural classification, we are going to do this slide about the artificial classification. Artificial classification is completely opposite of natural classification. Like if you see, we have very few characters of its members. We had many here and we have very few here. And chosen characters. These are mostly morphological. So I don't really bother what is the origin of that organism and what is the evolutionary route it traveled to be what it is today. I simply see, for instance, if I take it in plants, I simply see the plant and I say the stem is like this, the leaves are like this, it is having a terminal flower, the root is a fibrous root system. Simply, I choose the characters and I classify. So naturally, when my classification criteria is based upon what I am seeing, then I have limited characters. Disadvantages. There is no consideration of hereditary constitutions. I am just classifying the plant as how I am seeing. How can I relate another plant with this plant, the first one, without knowing from where they have come from? So for me, I can't classify many plants under the same hereditary characters in artificial system because my criteria is based on one plant. So for the other plant, again the criteria changes. If it has a taproot system, if it has an axillary flower, so I have to change the criteria again. So from my plant to plant, my criteria is changing because it's artificial. If I consider a common origin, maybe I'll have many characters in common and stable. May not group together plants most closely related phylogenetically. I don't understand their evolution only. Then how will I place them as per their phylogeny? No. Contains only a very limited amount of information. Naturally, I am considering what I am seeing. I am not considering how what I am seeing has evolved from a common origin. So I have a very limited information. Cannot incorporate more information about its members. Naturally, when one member is differing from others so much, then how can I bring too many members under the same criteria? Has little or no predictive value. If I get plant 3 apart from the 2 we discussed, and if it shows underground stem modification, I am totally lost. My prediction is 0, unlike the natural classification. Advantages. Identification can be made easy. If I create a criteria then and there for the plant I am seeing, I can identify that plant easily. If any other plant is following the same, then I can immediately place them. Isn't it? Then if I have poorly known plants may be definitely placed when I am not considering what they are before. Then I can place them happily in contrast to natural classification. Then is stable and is not changed by increase in our knowledge. Where is we have a place for knowledge here? If I happen to discover another point about that plant, so say for instance, I understand that few of the taproot branches are storing food like sweet potato. So I will add that point. My increase in knowledge regarding the criteria I imposed is not helping me to do anything good for the classification. So it will not change it. It would continue to be same. So artificial characters are so called because they are liable to change. So what is artificial classification? Based on few characters at individual level and classify them in a small group because not everyone will have the same characters when one to one is compared without considering their origin. Disadvantages. Hereditary does not have a face to show. Evolution does not have a face to show. And we cannot incorporate more information because one organism is differing from the other. We have a great confusion there itself. And little predictive value. I don't know what would be the next plant. It may have totally different characters. Whereas advantages are, if any some other plant is showing the same characters as like first plant, I can place it. But I can't be happy for this, because if it undergoes an evolution, again the characters changes. If I consider the evolution, then my prediction may have a base. Then poorly known plants. Poorly known plants are okay because we are considering very little. And it is stable. Any extra knowledge will not deviate, unlike the natural classification. This is artificial classification.